What is going on, everybody? My name is Peas Gaming and welcome to my second cast of the day. Today we got a great match for you guys. We got Shadow Kings versus Lunar. Unfortunately, I don't think I've met anyone really on Lunar, so I don't really know them that much, but I do know the Shadow Kings. I consider their captain a good friend of mine, and I know this match is going to be awesome, and I'm excited to see what Lunar is going to bring to the table. Obviously, like I said before in the first cast, I'm gonna say it again for the people that are new and just coming in watching this for the first time. The way VREL does things is a little different. First off, with the maps are randomly generated every week to give us new maps, give us new maps that people haven't seen in a while. You know what I mean? It's just so people don't play the same maps over and over. I like this concept and I think it's really cool. So obviously the three maps are Bazaar Night, Downfall, and Subway. So far in any of the casts for Onward, we have yet to see Subway for the third map decider, because one ruling for VREL is if one team wins the first two maps, they are not entitled to play the third one. So we have not yet to see Subway just yet, and I've been waiting to see it all week. I've been waiting. I want Subway. Subway is one of my favorite maps. I want to see it. So hopefully we'll see what happens tonight, and hopefully maybe we'll see a third map decider on Subway. Either way, I'm excited for this team, so I'm excited to see what they got going. From what I've heard, it looks like Lunar is unfortunately a man short, so they are going to be playing this in a 5v4 or a 4v5 versus Shadow Kings. But I'm sure they're going to do great. I'm sure they're going to still do their all. As a competitive gamer, you know, that's all you got to do. You got to do your all, do your best. So let's go up here into the main screen. Oh, hold on. Just got a message from the peoples. Oh. Uh-oh. Okay. Give me 1 second, folks. I will be right back. All right. I apologize for that.
Can I pet that dog?
Unfortunately, it looked like one of the players on Lunar were unrostered still. So I had to notify them to quickly roster them before the match started so that they could go ahead and play this match without forfeiting. So it was a close call, but we got it all sorted. Thank you guys for your patience. And right off the bat, Captain Doctor is going to take Goat Talk. Trying to cross to the tank.
Good kill.
So while we are here, we will read the team. Shadow Kings has Captain Doctor, Uncle Face, Smiths, Gun Grip Customs, and Sharkfish. For Lunar, we have Unholy, Wolfie, Goat Talk, and Gunman. Like I said, Lunar is coming in here only with 4-man team at the moment. I don't know if they're going to continue this throughout the match or if it's just temporary. But for now, they are down 4-5. I actually did not know that Gun Grip Customs recently joined Shadow Kings. It's good to see him. I used to play with him on another team for a bit, and it's awesome to see that he came to the VREL and is playing with a good team like Shadow Kings. So I'm excited to see what he does for this team. Meantime, it looks like we got all of Shadow Kings kind of spread out throughout this entire map. Sharkfish getting real close to Wolfie. Wolfie doing a good job just sitting in this corner.
Yeah, I'm good.
Being very patient. Ooh, unfortunately, he is a little too far into that wall. It is now a 5v3. The captain taking out a guy right off the rip. Gunman taking out Smiths with a nice little angle. Beautiful angle here. Being able to take out one, making it a 4v3. Slowly trying to get it together to make it into 3-3. It looks like Sharkfish is starting to make his way. Nope, looks like he's still behind this wall. Gun Grip making his way across Broadway, going into the south. Uncle Face still in the center market, and Captain pushing in this northeast courtyard.
2.5 minutes, fellas. 2.5 minutes.
Yep, another thing for VREL as well, that rounds are no longer 6 minutes like most people are used to. We have brought them down to 5 minutes, which is definitely going to, one, push the game, the pace of the game just a little bit more. Oh.
There's someone up in front of me in that spot, Cap.
Ooh, Sharkfish does hear Wolfie move.
There's someone in my dark room in my spot.
Nice flash. Wolfie's going to push up. And with the nice flash, Wolfie going to take out Sharkfish.
There's one to my right, or my left.
Like I was saying, rounds are no longer 6 minutes. We brought him down to 5 minutes, which is going to change the pace of the game, making it so teams have to be a lot more strategic and a lot more careful of how they move and how they push. It looks like it was a gunman. Gun Grip Custom is crossing back through the south behind Gunman, while Uncle Face is still pushing down Broadway for Main Street. Captain Doctor trying to spot where Wolfie is, throwing a smoke onto his position. Oh, but Wolfie with a nice angle, taking out Captain Doctor.
32, I have another one down.
Just like that, they brought it from a 3-5 to a 3-2. Nice defensive work by Lunar so far. And Gunman and Knuckleface do trade, now making it a 2-2.
Got it, I'm rotating back. It's clear. Oh, just bot.
Nice comms coming in by Lunar. And Unholy taking out Gun Grip. Wow, what a defense. Nice work by this team. One of their players got out right off the beginning, making it a 3-5, and they brought it back down to a 3-2. then to a 2-1, and ended up taking the first round. Nice work. Like I said, I was excited to see what Lunar can bring here. Just like that, that's the end. Second, still trying to figure things out with the roster side right now. Yeah, that was the end of the first round of the first map. It looks like a nice one. Very nice round for Lunar. Let's see how it continues going. Let's see if Shadow Kings can counter defend this objective. Trading those Volk rounds. Let's see who's in the chat. Foggy, Jarhead, welcome to the chat. Ruffio. Thank you guys so much for joining me in here. Go pet that dog. Yep, that's Shadow King's signature motto right there. Every time they start a round, what they say, go pet that dog. Go pet that dog. That's what they say. Love hearing it. Love seeing it. It's awesome. Like I said, they're great guys. Let's see how they defend. Oh, looks like someone did not ready up in time. Well, it's a good thing. It's a good thing you didn't ready up on time because I forgot to switch the overlay. My bad. But we're here. We're good now. They'll start in right away here. Something happened? Oh, I think we're good. All right. Awesome.
Right.
Here we are. The men of the Shadow Kings.
Yeah, I killed 2. That spot.
I just don't know how we got there so fast. I don't know. It depends on their spawn.
They did get the same spawn up in the north. If they actually push down this tunnel here, they can actually get a pretty quick kill. It looks like Gunman's gonna push down. Smith's gonna push to the fridge. Oh no, I thought he was going to the fridge over there. Just like that, they're immediately crossing. Nice smokes. Ooh, but Uncle Face and Gun Grip both taking out Unholy. That leaves Wolfie all alone on the southeast push or northeast push.
1 minute to the dark area where I was playing last round.
Wolfie spotting Sharkfish go to his area where he played last round, just like he said. Go Talk.
Made it.
Running around by Uncle Face, who was sitting at the bottom of under scaffolding, looking towards the center market, watching this cross. And it looks like Go Talk might just run into his line here soon.
I made it through Bazaar.
I don't think Wolfie knows that these sheds, those walls are all penetrable. Oh, he just figured that out. Oh, he spotted him through this tiny crack. Thank God for that night vision.
Have radio, like, silence, so I'm trying to not die here. Over.
Now Gunman trying to push to the blue room where Captain is looking straight there.
One in the blue.
Go Talk. Still in this position. It looked like he was spotted by Smiths. Oh no, the laser. The laser looked like it was on him. Oh, but he will be spotted here shortly. Smiths just missing the shots. Oh no, and the trade comes in. Go Talk and Smiths trading after that long LMG spray. It is now a 2v3. Gunman Wolfie. Last man up for Marsoc against Captain, Gun Grip, and Uncle Face. Captain will take out Gun Grip now to his one man standing. 1v3. Wolfie all alone. Flash coming in by Captain. Nice flare to blind him. Wolfie will kick out Captain. Ooh, the nade from Gun Grip just missing him too.
Box just saved my life. Thank you, Box.
That box did save your life, Wolfie. Gun Grip pushing up now.
Appreciate you, Box. Oh, and there's an enemy over there.
A nice flash right onto Gun Grip. But Gun Grip is right into that corner. He's going to be out of that flash by the time Wolfie is able to reach him. It looks like Wolfie knows that and he's going to decide to back off for now. He's gonna try to push in on this north street. He knows that Gun Grip was around the area. Ooh, and Wolfie taking out Gun Grip. Wolfie bringing it down from a 1v3 to a 1v1. A minute left on the clock. He has plenty of time. He is near the objective. I think he does know where Uncle Face is as well. Wolfie going in for the cross. It's gonna be dangerous. Oh, and he looks directly at Uncle, but Uncle nice and hit it around that wall, taking him out and saving the round for his team. Nice try, Wolfie. Great defensive hold by Uncle. Holy cow. That was a close one. That had me even sweating. Just like that, like I said, trading bulk rounds now 1-1. Nice defensive hold. Nice offensive attack. Almost took it too. Wolfie did a great job rotating and getting those angles on those different people. Just like that. That was the end of the second round of the first map. And so far, it has been very exciting. Very exciting match. Looks like Dragon Square has come in here. What's up, Dragon Square? Welcome in. I'm happy you can join us. And the next objective be none other than the Northwest Courtyard. The mini market, as some call it. This one is quite difficult to push on Marsoc, but also quite difficult to defend from caps. There's so many cap locations. For example, you can cap in this corner. You can cap obviously around this area. You can cap, sneak into these boxes and outstretch your arms and catch in there. You can come in and cap from this part of the wall and even around this side of the wall. There's just so many cap areas that if you're last alive on this objective, your best bet is to just run around like a madman and hope for the best. Just don't let them get into any of those cap spots, especially if there's a lot of smokes. Smokes are a key factor in pushing into a lot of objectives that are open like that, and a lot of objectives with different cap areas. Oh.
Should I shoot and spawn?
Oh,
Like they reset it too.
I can touch it.
Another reset coming through. Looks like Lunar is going to continue with the 4-5 lineup. See if they can keep it going. I mean, so far they're doing great, so let's see how it goes. I want to hear, let's pet that dog. I want to hear.
Yeah, okay,
Go pet that dog.
one map at a time.
Bottom one. All right.
Anybody else need a drummy? Drummy for sale.
Sure.
Thank you.
Alright, Uncle brother, let's roll.
Let's do it.
Shut it down, bro.
Straight across.
Shut it down.
I might
Yes, sir.
smoke when we get to that corner, so don't.
Oh, they didn't say it.
Right there, right there. You see that corner right there?
Yeah.
It's like Wolfie telling GoTalk where to go. Trying to set up. It looks like none of them are really watching this south push. This can be dangerous. I don't think Gunman can really see that cross from where he is. He cannot. Unholy looking north. GoTalk looking north. Wolfie really the only one on the objective. He is able to see this push over here. It's just, this is a nice angle, but they have a Marsoc just creeping in. That could be dangerous. Looks like Unholy realized that, and Unholy's gonna rotate back.
Where the fuck is Goat?
All the way in the corner of the map.
Sorry for my language.
All the way in the corner of the map.
Why is he there?
You should apologize for your language, Wolfie.
Goat, why are you not in your...
I'm just playing. He is trying to realize where his teammate went and where... as a captain of my own team, I know the frustration of when your team doesn't go where you ask them to go sometimes. Second Holy's not going to be peeking that dark alley.
Fine, cover you.
Okay. Can you shoot and not let me get shot?
Look who it is, Ringmonster in the chat, the Onward commissioner for VREL
Yeah, I'm ready.
himself. There goes the cover fire, a lot of spray coming in. Sounds like they're just trying to make as much noise as they can so they can push up. I got 3 people putting in a bunch of suppressive fire. Captain Doctor pushing in as well. Ooh, C4 going off. Lucky for Doctor, he was on the other side of that building. And Sharkfish is in the blue room near the objective. Gunman taking out Uncle Face in the middle of Broadway. Wolfie taking out Captain. Unholy coming into the dark alley. Sharkfish is gonna spot him and take him out. Wolfie taking out Smiths. Wolfie taking out Sharkfish. Wolfie cleaning up. And just like that, 2 minutes left on the clock. Gungar Custom, last man standing. Wolfie just doing work, taking him out left and right. You've been going around to confirm those bodies.
We're confirmed. They're 31. Go. Thank you.
Should I just try and
Just hold there. Just hold there. Just hold there. Use your brain, please. You can't use the radio right now. You need to be able to hear footsteps. Take it up. And go. We're this close, so we don't need to use the radio.
Should I go find them and try and draw them on fire?
No, maybe you should. Maybe you should hold so that we have 3 versus 1 in the advantage.
I like this kid. I like you guys that. I like this kid. I like him. I like him a lot. He understands how the game works. He understands what it means to win. And I appreciate that. And Gungar will take out Go Talk anyways. Gunman might be looking into this crack. Gungar pushing to the north. There is 19 seconds left on the clock. Ooh, unfortunately, smoke goes to other location. Another smoke coming through. Gungar throwing his... Gungar purred Wolfie through his tablet to try to get the kill. But Wolfie cleaning it up. And did he get a... What did he get, a 4K or 5K? He got a 4K because... Yeah, his other guy, Gunman, took out one. Nice work by Wolfie there. I was worried about him being the only one really that close to the objective, but I mean, he made it work. What a defense, man. This is insane. Great defensive work by Lunar. Great defensive work by Wolfie. Lunar up 2-1. This map's interesting. This map's getting very interesting. Looks like Shadow Kings was trying to take advantage of the fact that they have one more person, but it looks like it is not working out for them. They got to figure out a game plan. Take it a lot more slower, taking them out one by one instead of just trying to get in there and overwhelm them with numbers, because so far that has not been working. Give me 1 second here while I check something out real quick. Make sure we're all good to go in here. Okay, looks like we're good. Everything's perfect. Awesome. Nice. Here we go. What did I do?
Hey, Sean,
Gotta
here,
pet that
listen.
dog.
Got
Gotta
an
pet that
idea.
dog.
Oh, don't tell me I forgot to.
Are you gonna do it? Yes. Oh no, I already have a C for it. No, I already have a C for it. I can't take two. I have nowhere else to go. I know. It's tough.
Just gonna toss it. We're good.
Just gonna toss it.
Now let's see how Shadow Kings is going to defend this objective. 1 second. No, I apologize for that. I did have a sneeze out of nowhere. Ooh, and Smith's trying to cross the Broadway.
Crossing now. I got footsteps already.
Ooh, and Smith does make it across Broadway somehow. Barely sneaking past Gunman and Wolfie. Sharkfish is getting pushed onto right now. Dunker's gonna take out Ghost Hawk.
-1.
Wolfie looking right over Sharkfish's head. If Sharkfish stands up, his head's going bye-bye. Ooh, but they end up with the trade. Nice shots by Shark. Nice reaction time by both of those players. That leaves Unholy and Gunman 2 versus 4.
Footsteps still over here on the east side of me. Two still over here. Two still over here.
Ooh, you gotta wash those pushed bodies up against that wall. Called out 2, so curious what he heard. I think there was 2. Unholy's crossing.
Down over here,
He
but
doesn't know where Smith's is. Well, has a general good idea. It looks like he does know where he is actually, so he's just gonna cross this nice and quietly. Just gonna leave Smith's there. He's gonna keep him thinking there for a little bit. In the meantime, we got Gunman pushing into this building. Brave move considering how bright these buildings are. We got Doctor in the north watching that cross. 2 sitting on objective building, Gun Grip and Uncle Face. All at the same time, Smith's also in the south side watching the cross too, so it's gonna be difficult to cross this street without getting shot from one or the other. See if Gunman decides to commit and try to run across. Only 2 minutes left on the board. Epsilon and Gunman just sitting here trying to wait to see if any of these defenders are gonna peek, but they're staying nice and tucked.
Oh, that's a fucking friend.
Ooh, but Gun Grip. Ooh, Gun Grip just
Get the
peeked
shit
for a
out of me,
split second. Unholy. Gun Grip taking out Unholy. Looks like he did spot him in that building when he peeked. Nice flash coming in. Another flash coming in. Gunman, not sure what to do. He does have a minute left. He just needs to commit. There he goes, running for the cross. Captain Doctor, ooh, just barely hitting him. Gunman almost into the building too. Nice defensive work here. They had this whole cross cut off. Just like I said in the beginning, just trading Volk rounds. Oops, that's the wrong one. Back and forth, just happening right now for these Volk rounds. Nice defensive hold. They had a lot of very good handled angles. We had one in the south, one in the north, watching that cross, and also watching those north and south side. We have two on objective, watching anyone sneaking past. Great job there by Shadow Kings. Give me one. There's a lot going on right now in the background. Samurai Shiba, welcome to the chat. It's good to see you, my man. It looks like we are 2-2 right now. Going back and forth on Volk round. The Shadow Kings do need to win. A Marsoc here in order to take that Volk advantage from Lunar. Because if they just keep trading defensive rounds and Volk rounds, Lunar's gonna win by default. The Shadow Kings do need to win a Marsoc. They need to. It's a must in this situation. Because they are home team, they did start off on Marsoc's side. Here we go. On to the next objective and everyone's favorite objective.
Yeah, no, I did. I just thought there was two.
The Kiat objective.
Nobody's on the- yeah, I didn't see mine on there.
Everyone loves Kiat objective.
It's like an angle that people most
Kiat objective, one of the hardest objectives to
that spot.
defend in my books.
It's really important that you stay.
Fairly easy to push, but a lot harder to. It's not easy, but it's maybe mid difficulty to push, but hard for defense.
Go, you're behind the key out, don't like against the wall.
No, I'm above you. I'm above you. Look. Goat. Goat.
Hold on, I'm fucking glitch.
Look at me. Look at me. You're right there. Yes. Yes.
I can't help but laugh at that. And Wolfie with the nice angle watching his cross. Captain and Smith were smart enough to go to the far west wall so that Wolfie can't see him. But it looks like they're deciding to leave that wall. Looks like they're gonna cross here. Gun Grip and Smiths might run into Wolfie's crosshairs. Ooh, but Gun Grip with the beautiful pre-fire taking out Wolfie. Beautiful shot. I'm not even sure if he knew he killed one or not. It's so dark on that stairway. They do have night vision though. Now 5-2. This could be their chance.
Dark, how y'all looking?
Like combo coming in. Sharkfish and Unclefish pushing in from the east, while these three push in from the west.
Shark. Uncle, how y'all looking?
Nice comms coming in.
Alright,
Nice.
get that pre-stage position, see if we can't get any picks. And then we'll get that shit.
Looks like they do want to go for the cap. If anyone wants to get a cap on this map, this is the objective to do it. You gotta smoke it out though. I'm sure they gotta do. Ooh, and Gun Grip and Gunman do trade.
With another one down.
Gun Grip is only down though, but he did clear that objective building. Sharkfish running up, taking out one on Fountain. Go Talk, last man standing. This could be the opportunity for them to get the cap and get the map. Ooh, as long as they don't kill. Oh, but they killed. It was a great push, very great push, but they had an accurate count. They knew it was a 1-1. They knew it was a 1-4. They could have definitely capped that. But good job, Shadow Kings. Nice push. Just like that, they took that Marsoc round that I was talking about. But they would have capped. They would have taken the map and would have saved them the headache of trying to defend Kiat. But now they have to try to defend one of the most hardest ones to defend. So let's see how it goes. Lunar's been doing pretty good on the pushes as well, so. Hello? Oh, I accidentally muted my mic. I don't know what I'm doing, guys. I don't know how I ended up muting my mic, not gonna lie. But yeah, like I said, I mean, they could have capped that. They had an accurate kill count. Smokes and just overwhelming the last guy and pushing in all over the place. They could have definitely capped that to take the map. But they went for the safe route to get the kill. Just hope to win the vote. It's been a very close match. It looks like Shadow Kings did drop one though. Dropped. Looked like Smiths. Looks like Smiths was the one that dropped. And he's back. Awesome. How's everyone doing tonight? I hope you guys are having a good time. It's a great match so far. I've been enjoying it. I hope you guys are too. It looks like they're all good to go. Let's go right back into it. Why does it do that? So many caster glitches in this game sometimes. It's quite frustrating. Now Shadow Kings, this is an important point here. They need to defend this Kiat objective, and like I said, one of the hardest objectives to defend. All they need is to defend it. They need to wait for Lunar to come to them. That's all you gotta do. You don't have to run out. You don't have to over peek. Just wait in, watch the crosses. You're good. You're golden. This point is theirs. Sorry if I go quiet. I'm just trying to see if anything's going on here. It's like... Oh, okay. It looks like they did call a timeout. Oh, maybe not. What's going on? Things? I apologize. So much has been happening behind the scenes here. But it looks like they're ready to go. Looks like they're ready. All right, let's do it. is it.
Gotta pet that dog.
You gotta pet that dog.
Get low, guys. I gotta get low. I get limber.
I got
A green, or yeah, green.
Looks like Lunar's motto is scream at goat talk.
Have to die.
Yo, you make me so fucking hard.
We're gonna go up this way. Wolfie, looks like he might have spotted Gun Grip pushing up to that dark stairway.
Come on, watch the blue room. He's gonna be around that corner.
Gun
Watch
Grip's
it.
peeking. That's a dark corner. Wolfie's got to be careful. It's hard to spot anyone, even with night vision, into that dark stairway. Looks like Gunman is gonna commit in pushing this. Wolfie might push it a while. Wolfie in position to possibly catch Gun Grip. When he does. Wolfie getting Gun Grip, but only downing him though.
Flower pot by the opening to this courtyard, the east opening.
Gun Grip is calling him out. Wolfie has yet to confirm. Looks like he is gonna go confirm the body now. But he missed again.
He's coming to confirm me right now.
Oh wait, I thought you were still alive. My bad. I thought you were still alive. That's on me.
Wolfie does confirm the body. Bringing it down to a 4-4. Shadow Kings have a nice little defensive box here around this Kiat. Looks like Wolfie and Gunman the only ones actually near the Kiat itself. Gotalk and Unholy still trying to make their way there. A beautiful smoke by Unholy, landing pretty much right onto the objective. More smokes, unfortunately getting stuck at the top. Smith is watching his cross. Smith spotting Gunman. Captain is gonna run up and pre-fire through that. Ooh, but Gunman is gonna spot Smiths. Gunman taking out Smiths.
42. 42. Yeah. No, 42.
They have an inaccurate kick out, thinking there's only 2 of them. Gunman is in the objective. Wolfie taking out Captain Doctor. Sharkfish taking out Unholy.
One more Captain.
Gunman is going for the cap, but Uncle Face saving it. Uncle Face taking out Gunman on the cap. Wolfie taking out Uncle Face and go talking Sharkfish.
I'm an idiot.
Trading. Wow. That was a chaotic round. That was a close to a cap too. And that's exactly why I said it probably would have been at the best interest for Shadow Kings to just cap it and not try to take the defense on Kia. Like I said, Kia is one of the hardest objectives to defend. And that just proved it right there. What a push. It was a beautiful push. And really, it was really mostly a 2-man push. It was, who was that? Wolfie and Gunman just pushing in straight from the west, taking out, I think, up to three of them. Yeah, taking out up to 3 of the defenders. And almost getting the cap in the process too. If it wasn't for Uncle Face on Fountain taking out Gunman on that cap, this could have been the end of the map. Oh, and now that I just realized, now for another difficult objective to defend the southeast courtyard. Not defend, to attack. Now, this is probably one of the more difficult objectives for Marsoc just because of how open it is. just how many angles the defense can have on watching into this objective. I'm curious to see how Lunar is gonna set up a defense here with only 4 men.
Please let me speak. Gunman, you're gonna pre-fire that area, fire 1 whole mag, use an AK-12, and then go to cover. Okay? That's all I need. Okay.
Come on.
Yeah. Come on. If you just
What?
get immediately. Sorry, Mag. Yeah, Mag. Don't worry.
Hey, what's up,
Hey,
C
where-
Games? Welcome
wait,
to the
you're
cast,
going
buddy
over there,
boy.
right? You're right.
Wolfie. They're very risky. Looks like Sharkfish might have spotted Wolfie here. Not sure what angle he exactly he has. It looks like he's just trying to spot those heads. But he does have to watch the clipping there. Surprised Wolfie's in a pretty aggressive position. Sitting there, only 4 men, and this is the last point. Whichever team wins this point wins the map. Shadow King's taking it nice and slow too. They want this map. They want this last point. They know that all they need to do is get those kills. Like I said, Wolfie in a pretty aggressive position here. Got 3 in the east trying to cross Broadway. 2, well, actually Sharkfish already crossed Broadway into Split Street. Uncle Face is slowly making his way towards him now. Doesn't look like they have anyone actually looking into the east itself, but they do have 2 players on the east side of this objective. They do have Gunman watching this dark alley as well. Looks like they're going to continue pushing and try to get into the south side of things. Gotalk has a nice angle watching that south. Looks like they spotted Captain Doctor. Worried that that was an enemy. Nice comms to tell him otherwise. Gungrip still has yet to cross. Looks like he's taking it a lot slower than the others. Making sure to cover every angle he possibly can. Wolfie's still looking into the main market as well.
All right, boys, let's start typing that rope. I'm in the south.
Looks like they set up into their positions.
They're gonna be in that east building, in the south building, right around the refrigerator.
Some gunfire coming in by Gunman. Looked like he might have spotted Smiths. Was it Gunman or was it Wolfie? Might have been Wolfie. Ooh, it looks like Wolfie did spot Gungrip. Get up onto Gungrips here. Smoke's coming in onto the objective. Ooh, Gungrip does spot Wolfie. Here they go. They're pushing in now. They got a minute left. Nice nade by Captain Doctor, taking out Gotalk. Captain Doctor will get the confirm after Unholy just reses. Captain pushing up onto Unholy. Meanwhile, Sharkfish, Uncleface pushing in as well. Gungrip still watching for Wolfie to run around. Sharkfish just missing Unholy. Sharkfish taking out Unholy. Here they come, 30 seconds left. Sharkfish taking out Wolfie. 1 man left. Gunman. Knuckleface trading with Gunman in the end. What a nice push. Just like Captain said, they were tightening that rope. They tightened that rope around Lunar's neck. They just came in from every direction. Starting off with a beautiful frag by Captain Doctor to take out Gotok, and then the confirm as well right after. Nice work by them. And after constant back and forth, Shadow King taking the first map. And now we are off onto Onward. Oh, and it looks like once again, every time I do just finish a night map, has to do the little night vision glitch. So we're gonna have to restart it here, folks. In the meantime, I will be right back. Everybody, welcome back. Sorry about that. Every time I cast a night map and it switches to a day map, it does this little night vision glitch that just makes everything way too bright to be able to see. But no, we are back and we are good to go after a fantastic first map for both of these teams.
Pick it up.
Ooh, whoa. We're still good to go. They're gonna pet that dog.
Try not to lose our first VREL match. If we do, it's alright. We still have so many chances, okay?
Right, you still got a lot of chances. Considering it's a 4-5, you guys have been doing fantastic, Lunar. Fantastic work by you guys. A lot of potential in the future for you guys, that's for sure. Looks like Sharkface. It's looking up onto Marsoc. Possibly spotted Gotok. Using the 12 times SKS.
They're at twins. They're at twins.
Smith's in South Brothel. Gun Grip in Center Hotel. Captain Doctor on the objective. Knuckleface and Hilo 2-story, it looks like.
He was in the North Marsoc. Top window.
Looks like he is trying to get that angle. Let's see if he can pop it. He's just out of the angle. If Gotok moves one more to the side, might be able to pop Gotok. Hey, Chert, welcome.
Bro, I'm trying. He needs to show me just a little bit more.
Oh, and there he is. Oh, and he just misses him.
I hit him once.
Nice free fire coming in by Wolfie, knowing where those shots came from.
Barricade stuff right now, so. He's in the building behind the objective. That's where he is. We're trying to take him out. I think I saw him, but I can't. There's someone on the objective building that's shooting at me and gunman right now. I believe there is also one person Center Hotel. I don't know where anyone else is. Over. Gunman, let's play this methodically. Let's start going up slow.
Correct, they still have 40 minutes left. Sharkfish shooting at gunman. That gunman might be stuck behind this wall.
Unless it was. Someone's close to us and to the frag, and I didn't hear it. I'm deaf. Watch the red truck in front of you.
Yeah, I can't.
Gunman is peeking, but Sharkfish isn't looking. Captain Doctor shooting at gunman.
Hold it. I don't know where that.
Does injuring him.
Peek it again real quick. Just like jiggle peek it. Once. Don't over jiggle peek it, or that's illegal. Okay.
I just did once.
Nice.
Okay.
They understand the rules. Great work. Unholy taking out Uncle Face in Hilo Basement. Unholy sneaking in. Sharkfish.
On OBJ.
Ooh, Unholy. Right here, a nice flash by Gun Grip. And Gun Grip taking out Unholy and getting rid of the threat of the objective. Nice job there. Ooh, and it looks like Gotalk is using a sniper. 4 times bolty. With the bipod, I might ask. Don't tell Ringmaster he's using a bipod. Ringmaster would be excited and promote him somewhere. Wolfie and Gunman still trying to make their push.
No, that's because you don't know how to use a bolting. So you don't know how to use a bolt action. Please don't use it. Oh my god. Gunman, there's a guy to your left. I have to slowly push, or I'm gonna die. We literally have 49 seconds. I don't know why you chose a bolty. Let's go, guys.
Wolfie pushing up, just barely. Captain Doctor taking out Gunman. Sharkfish taking out Gotalk. That leaves Wolfie all by himself. Wolfie flicking onto Gun Grip. 30 seconds left. He is going to hear the timer. There he goes, pushing up straight up onto the objective. Does take out Captain Doctor. He's on the objective, but Sharkfish will take him out. What a push by Wolfie in the end there. Great defensive play by Smith and Sharkfish. Watching that cross and watching that push onto the objective. Shadow King coming in with the first point. Second match. Nice defensive hold. Nice job for calling out that the guy was pushing up onto the objective and allowing Gun Grip to run around, flash him, and take him out before Gotalk can snipe him. That was close. Wolfie was able to take out 2 there on the way up. Unholy did take out Uncle Face in the basement of there as well, so it was a decent attempt on pushing this objective. It's a difficult objective to push. He got both of two of the Marsoc did get pretty much right on it. Nice attempt there. Nice defensive hold by Shadow Kings though in the end to take that first round. See how Lunar are gonna decide to defend this. It's a big map. A lot of angles they need to watch. With only 4 of them, it's gonna be a lot difficult to watch every angle that they can push in through. Like I said, it is big. It is open. So it's not impossible to do it. All they gotta do is to deny a cap. That's all they really gotta do. That's all they need. Shadow Kings do get the northeast spawn, and Sharkfish is going to be able to spot them, possibly trying to get into North Brothel. That's exactly where Unholy might be going. Nope. Instead, he decides to go into the basement of Hilo 2-story Gotok. Not sure where to go.
Forgot where I was supposed to go. Wolfie was screaming and I got confused.
Gotok did get exposed. Ooh, and a beautiful one tap from Sharkfish. Only downing him though, but a beautiful little tap.
I'm knocked. I'm right behind the bricks though, so we can't tell them calling out places. Yeah.
Yeah, we understand. Please, like, stop holding down your radio. Thank you.
He's
It's gonna be okay, Gotok. It's gonna be okay. Got two pushing in. Gungrip and Smith pushing in towards the south. Looks like Wolfie and Gunman are more focused on defending that objective, just like I said. Both of them sitting pretty much right on it. Some pre-fire coming in by Sharkfish, just to make sure in case one of them did get under the south brothel. Gonna pre-fire those windows to try to clear it out. Let's see what's gonna go down here. Shadow Kings have been doing a good job making nice and coordinated pushes. They're gonna try to each get into their designated spots before the countdown starts hitting them more. And they'll all push in all at once. It's like they did in the last round of Bazaar. Worked perfect for them. Nice pre-fire onto those windows to make sure no one is there. Smith does make it up onto White House.
That's me shooting from the south. South facing windows of North Brothel. The dark windows.
More pre-fire coming in. Gotok is still down behind this wall. You will be able to call him out.
Sitting on the stairs.
In the meantime, Sharkfish doing a risky push all the way from the north, all the way around. Not sure Gotok did spot that though. He's using the NK-17 with the 12 times. Gonna be very dangerous for these guys. Wolfie taking out Uncle Face with a nice
one.
angle.
3.54.
2 minutes left on the clock. So trying to get closer to the objective. Like Gungrip is gonna look into that basement, but Unholy just moved from there and is now watching across from another direction. Sharkfish
-1.
taking out Unholy with a nice snipe. Beautiful snipes coming in by Sharkfish. Wolfie looking towards that direction. Smoke's coming in. They're smoking out Gunman. Captain Doctor gonna take out Gunman. Wolfie, last objective player on the objective. They could go for this cap. Ooh, but Smith does get the kill in the end. Nice push. A minute left on the clock. Shadow Kings staying strong after the last round of Bazaar. 3 uncontested points from Shadow King now. They're feeling it. They're starting to feel it. One second. I do apologize that I've been going quiet so many times in the middle of the stream. There's so much going on in the background. Trying to see what people are telling me and stuff like that. All right, and the next objective be none other than the East Stables. Very difficult. Now this is the objective. Really, most of the objectives on Downfar difficult to push for Marsoc. Because of how open and how extensive this map is. So many different angles that can get taken out of. So many random places any Volk defenders could be. So it's really all about defense in this map. As long as Shadow Kings continue on strong and keep this Volk advantage, they're gonna win by default. Looks like Lunar do get that quick spawn in the south. Look at that. All four of them running in a straight line straight towards those Marsocs.
Hey,
It's like Wolfie spotted Smiths going up onto the northeast 2-story. Gun Grip pushing up as well. Wolfie spotting and taking out Gun Grip. Sharkfish getting the immediate refrag with the nice SKS. Smiths taking out Gotok.
Minus another.
That's gonna leave Unholy all by himself. Sharkfish, unaware that Unholy has already made it into the convoy right behind him.
On me in the convoy. There's one in the convoy.
Sharkfish calling it out, but Shark doesn't
He's
matter.
dead. I killed him.
Sharkfish
He's
is gonna
dead.
take him out. 3 of them dead right off the rip.
That means there's another one by me, I think.
That's gonna leave Gunman, the last one, alive, but still 4 minutes left on the clock. That was a minute long 3K there. Gunman is gonna have to deal with four of these guys. He's gonna go for the far rotation. Shadow Kings, for the most part, Shadow Kings for the most part just ain't tucked, just as they need to, just like they know they need to do. On defense, like I've said before, that's all you gotta do. Just stay tucked. Don't over peek. Don't get picked off too early. Just watch those crosses. Watch that objective. Don't let them get anywhere near it. Ooh, and look at that Sharkfish running all the way up onto this mountain.
Sniper rifle too.
The Smith is also in a good position to look at Gunman. Goes Gunman pushing out. I wonder if Sharkfish did spot him. Looks like Smith is reacting. Possibly calls him out. Smith shooting at Gunman. Ooh, and Smith just narrowly getting Gunman. Gunman flicking around, almost taking him out. Once again, a nice defensive hold by Shadow King. Nice early picks by Sharkfish with the nice little snipes. Smiths with a nice kill as well. Unlike Bazaar, I mean, I understand this is a hard map to go the number deficit. Shadow King's just making sure they just get point after point. That's all they gotta do. Now all they know that all they have to do is just get the kills. That's it. Just get the kills. All that matters here. And they win it. Shadow King's gonna get the 1 point they need to win the match, or the map and the match, or is Lunar gonna be able to bring this back? Looks like Lunar is gonna get the same spawn. Shadow King's getting an opposite spawn on the opposite side of Lunar got.
Hold on, we gotta clarify. The lower twins. The lower twins.
No, the one. Yeah, I don't know.
Which is the lower
The
one?
one closest to.
The one that has the lower
That shit.
elevation. I'm losing brain cells. Oh my god! Oh!
What the?
Oh, and Captain Doctor with a
-20
nice shot
photo.
taking out Unholy. I think Shadow Kings are starting to make their push pretty quick here. Captain Doctor already made it to the upper red. Gonna spot Go Talk. Yep, taking out Go
Church is
Talk.
down. Church is down.
I give up at this point. You wanna just run out?
Dude, should we just? I don't know. Let's just try, dude.
Should we like actually try?
We gotta get this, dude. We have to. Dude, they're. God dang it, dude.
Or just fly.
Smoke's coming in. Nice smoke landing right in front of Gunman's door and Wolfie for that matter
Oh, I'm
as
gonna
well.
push out. I can't push back.
Doing a nice job to spray through that smoke. Not allowed to push in. But those smokes just keep coming. Look at that smoke by Gun Grip. Landing once again right in front of Gunman. Face putting a lot of suppressive fire onto them. Once again, another smoke. Wolfie taking out Sharkfish. They are on the objective. They are onto the cap. Wolfie gonna down Captain onto the objective. Coming in and confirming as well. Gunman taking out Spitz. Gunman taking out Uncle. Holy shit. They brought it down to a different one. And Wolfie taking out Gun Grip. Wow.
Actually go!
What a play. They deserve every right to celebrate that round. That was an incredible round by Gunman and Wolfie. Wow, they were even thinking about giving up, and they were like, nope, we're gonna try, and they just proved that they could definitely win it just right there. What a defensive hold by those two. That was fantastic. That was amazing to watch. That was incredible. That was awesome. That's a clip. That's a clip right there. That's gonna be one of the clips of the week. 100%. That was a beautiful defensive hold. Can't get any better than that. They're feeling the high right now, that's for sure. Shoot, I'm feeling it for them as well. That was beautiful. Nice job by those two, considering they were smoked out pretty much that entire time, but still kept their cool. That's impressive. That's very impressive. That was something. That was something to witness. I'm happy I was here to witness that. I'm happy you guys are here to witness that too. That was awesome. Let's get back into it. Looks like we do have the Hilo Bungalow spawn.
Yes.
Dude, I can chill behind this. Well, you're going to the half wall. All right, never mind.
Yeah.
Let's see if Lunar can still keep feeding off
Still,
that high.
memorize the callouts. Please, I swear to God.
Let's see if Shadow Kings do in fact pet that dog. Looks like Lunar's gonna split up in a 2-2. Gunman and Wolfie pushing in towards the south, while Unholy and Gotok pushing from the north. Sharkfish was the big factor in the last defense around this objective last time with that SKS. Same with Uncle Face. Or was it Smith? Smith was on the South Brothel last time. Looks like Uncle Face switched him for that. Gun grip gonna sit onto the stairway watching that center. Looks like Wolfie is just gonna pre-fire that. Ooh, and Sharkfish just narrowly missing Wolfie. Wolfie has no idea where those shots are coming from because of that suppressor. Uncle Face taking out Unholy. Gun grip is also watching.
At this point, please just kill me. I give up.
Don't give up. You saw what you could do in the last round. You can do it again. When Wolfie just making it past gun grip shots.
I'm losing brain cells the more I play this game. Okay, did this guy in here die? No, he didn't.
Wolfie still thinks that Sharkfish is in
somewhere below us.
lower dumpster. Captain Doctor with a nice angle might have just been shooting at Gotok. Smiths as well. Gotok is cornered up here. Miss does take down Gotok.
Goes down.
Yeah.
My spot, Wolfie, my spot.
Ooh, gun grip shooting at him from the center hotel as well.
He made it to
All
the
of them.
triangle.
All of them are just watching them now. They know where they are. Gunman's still unaware where Sharkfish actually is. Wolf needs to be careful because gun grip is watching that angle. Ooh, and nearly missing Sharkfish.
3 seconds. I'm just gonna run and die, hopefully.
But it looks like he's not gonna die. He's just gonna keep on moving. Nice little taps coming in. Gunman also pushing in pretty quickly. Sharkfish just missing. Running right next to Gun Grip Customs. Nice. Gunman taking out Gun Grip. That clears that center hotel. That could be dangerous for them. Ooh, but Captain does take out Wolfie. It was Gunman in a 1v4 situation. There goes pushing up. Is Uncle Face gonna spot him? And he does. Great and valiant attempt by Lunar here. I give them all the credit and respect for continuing going that strong in the end. They have earned my respect, that's for sure, and I hope they earned all your guys' respect because they have put on a great show today, even while being in a deficit. Fantastic work by Lunar. Fantastic work by Shadow King, obviously. Congratulations for coming in for the victory. Nice defensive holds. Beautiful pushes as well. They had great... Shadow Kings had great moments as well. So many clips happened in this one. It was just fantastic. What is up? Smile for the Kid Cam. What's up? How you doing? Welcome. Fortunately, once again, the third cast I've done this week, and we still have yet to see Subway third map decider. Sad face. I'm sad. That hurts my heart. Hopefully, this weekend we'll be able to see one. In the meantime, congratulations, Shadow Kings, for coming for the victory. Great job by Lunar. Like I said, you guys have earned my respect for going that strong. Beautiful Beautiful defensive fold on these stables. That was a sight to see. That was incredible, guys. And like, yeah, that's the end of it. I hope to see you guys in the next one. My name is Peas Gaming. Thank you guys for joining us, and I will attempt to send you guys to the next. If I can't raid you guys to the next VREL channel, VREL Gaming 2, there is another Onward cast going on right now. I think Fog Cabin is casting that one. So in case I cannot raid you guys over there, make sure you guys go over there and check out that second channel. I appreciate you guys coming to watch. Hope you guys have a good night, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.